everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Welcome back to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We will continue on forward. Last time we left off, we went to the Silken Thread, Tellier? Yeah, Tellier. And we found that person who keeps on following Nanio like a creep, saying, I am the answer, but what is the question? We don't know much more about that. We kicked some people's ass, and got some more loot. And we're just gonna keep on trekking. So without further ado, let's keep on going. We also need to find a person that's at the Tower of Estrad. We need to scout the tower. I believe the upper tower has been completely destroyed by demons. We're gonna head there right now. Hold on, let me check something real quick. This is the Defender's Heart. We went to the Thievian's hideout. The library is right there. We're gonna go here to the Tower of Estrad. There's Gorm's Mansion, we already went there. Failed Ritual, that's crazy. This place is blocked off. This whole area is surrounded by a wall. It just reminds me of a certain place. What's it called? Yeah, it reminds me of Attack on Titan. Yeah. But, I have heard that this whole place is just, it's Tutorial City. This whole place is Tutorial City. I was like, what? We gotta keep on going. The whole place is Tutorial City? Frickin' A. Purge the demons from the Tower of Estrad. Now, there's a highly likely chance that the demons might be too much for us in this area, but we will see. Let's see.
Now we are making a mystery of ourselves.
We will always be making mysteries of ourselves. What? Canabrius burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see this light in you. Okay. We shall stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. And okay. That's Yanil? A vision of Yanil. A vision of Elendra. Yanil was the angel. Stop messing with her. The angel that we heard in the story. Crusader Queen. A copy of the famous embossed... Wait. I mean, we could read it down here. Young Queen Gallifrey is portrayed personally leading her crusades into battle on the 1st of Abudaeus. Abudaeus? Yeah. Okay, so that's a painting. Okay, gotcha. I guess we're going to meet Lady Gallifrey here soon. Here's another painting. Yanil by Fountain. Picture was presumably painted from life over the summer of 4637, 1 year before Yanil's heroic death. 1 year. More paintings. Vision of Harold. Canabrius burns. Yes, we heard that. Among the cloudy colossi in this picture, to two angels. Oh, keep on going down. Is that the whole thing? Yep. Chasing and fighting the deadly Volkai. Volkai? Vralikai. Man, the names on this game. Sea of Grief. Okay, so it's just a lot of lore going on in here. I can appreciate that. But they're just showing a vision of the past. They're not showing a vision of now. We can go upstairs. Well, let's check this door, even though it's probably closed. Locked from the inside. No way. Faxon. The red-skinned, long-haired tiefling raised his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge, magical brand stands on his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy-looking hue. Hey, stop! Who are you, Crusaders? Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple of more Crusader heads to my collection and all. That's a bit weird, but okay. The demons bare their teeth at you, looking ravenous. Their mortal followers start to clamor for your blood, describing in detail the manner of order in which they will tear your body into pieces. Let's show some frickin' intimidation. Disgusting filth. Get out of here before I kill you. The demons erupt in a swearing threats at your words. If even half of the promise comes true, you will die the most unfortunate and painful death possible on Galorian. I could kill you right now, or I can give you a few more minutes of life if you understand, if you answer my questions. You won't be getting out of here alive either way, so why not? You don't look like a museum worker. What did you forget in the museum? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. So that explains a lot of how these, you know, followers happen. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in charge of a doddering old man who could hardly remember his own name. Now Xanther has ordered us to strip Counterbrace of anything that might be of interest to him and remove it from the city. He's a great master of the occult and the magical arts, and this museum is chock full of all kinds of relics. You don't look like a museum worker. I am Faxon, servant of Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in this city, and new master of this tower. Faxon, the Tiefling. Well, I remember you. You're the little cleric from the town hall, and the one who kept badgering me for a bribe to get rid of some bill or other. Well, you turned out to be the leader of the cultist group, is definitive proof of something we all know to be true. All bureaucrats are the spawn of the abyss. You arrogant celestial spawn. Do you see you now? We're everywhere. You looked down down your nose at Faxon the cleric. Now you will bow before the Faxon the overlord. I'll repeat what I said to you in the town hall that day. I don't deal with parasites. Time for an experiment. She rips out a paper, appears in Nanio's hands. Mr. Cultist, allow me to ask, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? I'll curse your souls, skin you alive, and piss on you while you lie there dying. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. Nanio checks the page and sighs. The specimen of a demon worshipping is utterly devoid of ingenuity. I am not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. Damn, you filthy scum. I'll break your legs so they bend the other way, but you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Now that's better. That's much better. 2 totally new threats from the encyclopedia. I thank you for your contributions, Mr. Cultist. You look awful. What's wrong with your tattoo? Lady Minago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Minago wanted me to subjugate the demons of our ally, Discari, to wrest control away from the idiot's Keyless, but I failed. But I seemed more, my luck has turned. You don't look like rank and file crusaders. Why I bring Minago your heads, all will be forgiven and we'll remove this brand. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to attack. Alright, no. I'm gonna win that intimidation. I'm gonna win in that intimidation. I'm a big hulking Skald dude. I need those intimidation checks. And where the heck am I? Let's go to the autosaves, yeah. There we go. Yep. We can skip all that. Yeah, this place. Angelic Heart. She uses the ability Angelic Heart. Oh, Angelic Aspect. Got it. She just used an ability even though she's just an image. That's pretty detailed little thing you got going there. Wait. What? 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 Hold on. What do we have on each other? What? You know what? We'll take it. Thank you for whatever that was, whatever it is.
Battles await.
Light of the Angels, let's add to it. Yep, you're evil. Got it. Disgusting filth. It seems that Killis took all the most intimidating and bloodthirsty warriors with him. Only the cowardly rabble have remained behind with Faxon. Half of them quickly turned to flee the tower, with Faxon's rebuking profanities following them as they go. I'll kill you where you stand. He's like, wait from the, yep, let's get the information we need, just in case. I like that one. That conversation was pretty funny. Alright. Let's go. Who's screaming? You guys are... We could take care of Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth. Dretch. Okay, first things first. Yep. I'm gonna have you go right here. Whoa! It reduced though, it reduced. Nice. Thank God we got mage armor. Let's give enlarge person to me. She's gonna go up ahead. Be up in front.
Guide my blade.
What? Well, so much for him being important. He had the name Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth, and I thought he was gonna, I don't know. Give me a little bit of substance here. There we go. Let's get those buffs going on. They're gonna go around, but we're gonna go up forward because we don't play those games. They play by our games. We don't play by theirs. There's a drudge over there. What should we do? What can we do? Actually, better yet, get some heroism. There we go. Okay. Faxon's coming. Look at this dumbass. Look at this dumbass. Well, we definitely don't play by their rules. So, let's go. Faxon, what kind of resistance? He's got resistance on cold, but it's pretty short. Guys, nice. Got a hit in. Oh, the mobility. Going on that side? What the heck? You had that much mobility? Let's go right here. Let's do a good old scream. There we go. Okay, we got a witch, we got an outsider.
It should work. Is it flawed?
No. There we go. Nice one. Hold him right there. He seems like the melee type, so we ain't gonna mess with him right now. Coming up.
Take you.
Come on. Come on. We got the ability of Bane on our side. We got remove sickness. We also got a line weapon. Give myself some power. There we go. Get this guy out of my way. He can't move because he's an idiot. Oh, let's see. We got two enemies there. We will do a pit. We ain't dealing with that right now. Unfortunate that we had to move him right in front of us. It's okay. Look, he's inside. He's fine. He's cool. Vulnerability. He succeeded on that. Well, don't worry, we're gonna get that. We'll take care of that.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nice, cold iron.
Into the fray.
Nice hit.
Out of my sight!
Reduce, but no hit.
Let's hear you cry.
Let's see. Got him with it. Nice job. Still hitting. It's okay. It's alright. Nice heals. Nice heals. Really good.
The spirits demand your blood.
Critical hit of 7. I wish it was more, but we'll get to that later.
The inheritor.
He's
Guide
out.
my blade.
Let's have you go forward a little bit. How did he get up here? I have no idea. Who needs some heals? It might actually be... Oh, yeah. There we go. A little bit of health. Let's see. Let's come up right here. Oh, he in there. Also, he's a hold person, if he's still in it. How is he still there?
Mind over muscle.
Still not powerful enough. Let's see. Let's look at some vulnerability check in. He succeeded it. It sucks, but it is what it is. I can't get in there. But you know what? That's fine. Give her a hampering hex. Yeah, he failed on that. So let's get that in. Nice hit for a 12. There we go. Can you get another hit in? Probably not yet. Let's see. Shield of Faith.
Run them through.
Nice hit. Nice hit. Don't worry, I'll be a dual-wielding 2 blades here soon. There we go. And his life. And his miserable life. You can only do a hex once per. Just stay right there, that's fine.
Into the fray.
He's done. Alright, and now we play the waiting game. Don't get too close. What's this? Restoration. Gotcha. I know what that is. He's still on that hoe. Let's see. Nothing yet. Let's hold off. No need to use anything special when there's nobody here.
Yes.
I thought so. I thought that might not work on her since she has actual armor. I really want to drop my axe on him. Okay, we're here. Give him some misfortune. Get right here. Nope, you can't get a hit in. That's fine. That's fine. We already did that. Whoa, why are you making me walk over there when he's right there? Nope, don't make me walk that way. He's right there. Don't... For some odd reason, I'm about to attack, but they're gonna make me move that way. Let's not. Just stay right there. To make him walk that way too. That's ridiculous.
Out of my way.
That's a good hit. Ow. Did one move, already costing us so much. Nice hit. Nice hit. Good job, Nani. Nani was getting better. Over time, she just gets way better.
Glory without risk.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Oh my gosh. You remind me of a friend that is oh so flamboyant. My friend is way better than you, Darren. My friend's way better than you.
All this waiting for.
He's not an asshole.
Rules are made to be broken.
I was hoping that everybody would attack him when he got up, but nobody did. Oh, F5. Let's get that F5 going.
The inheritor.
What the?
Guide my blade.
What do you mean? Let's... What the heck? Why is it like... Wait. Was it because I had... Oh, I had the Y button activated to look at it, maybe? Maybe the Y button was the reason why I couldn't pick up loot. Oh my gosh. Well, just let's move forward. Well, nobody's gonna remember that guy's name. An athletics check to go up there? What's up there?
Move out.
I don't think anything's up there. Is this a glitch, by the way? Why is it so dark on that end? Is there any loot that I need to know about? I don't think there is. Alright. Let's move forward. There's a mobility check to go that side, but I don't think we need to do that, considering that there's a door over here that leads to the basement. Demons love basements.
I found something.
Yeah, we found a trap. Let's go over here.
I am helpful. Am I not?
You are not. I mean, you are. Yeah, that's what I just said. There might be loot here. An athletics check. Are these athletics checks to like see if you can just traverse around the map while you're fighting somebody? I think they are, because there's no need to do any of them. Unless they give XP. There's blood over there, so we will go there. We will follow the blood trail in a minute. Okay. I do not see anything else. Let's go down to the basement. Creepy old basement. Okay. Oh. You can smell the diamonds down here. Let's,
They will not expect my strike.
Head on.
head on. Who are you? Telmer. A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet, what are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? It's like, what are you doing here? I'm compiling a list of all the valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Zaxper has ordered, I'll just call him Lord Zan, ordered that everything of use should be transported from Canabrius and saved from the looting and destruction, and we choose the museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. He's just telling me all the information. He's just telling me it. Choose a museum. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in first few hours of the assault, but there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. The museum custodian has been kind enough to advertise me on those, but where is Faxon? Where is the museum custodian? Over in the gallery. I deceived him. I told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old geezer is out of his mind. So, tell me, where is Faxon? Alright, time for you to go. It's like half-help leaps back, nibbling, pulling a sheaf of paper from his bag as he goes. No! I have valuable letters from Azata here. I must destroy them! The cultist balls the paper up in his fist and shoves them into his mouth. Then he begins furiously chewing like a hamster. A moment later, the half-elf bulge and he opens mouth, which is stuffed with the masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming. His face is growing pale by the second, and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheezing emerges from behind the wad of paper. His expressions veer from hilarious to grotesque as he signals to you for help. No, I want to read what he says. Spit it out. Spit that out. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to read it too. Should we help him out? This is kind of sad. This is kind of I don't care if these pages contain the innermost secrets of Batman himself. I am not touching that. Okay. Cultist coughs violently and then, after taking a trembling breath, leaps up and takes off running. He disappears, leaving you with a wad of correspondence that is much the worse for wear. Masticated letter. Oh, you got it. Now you can read it, Nanio. That guy was just so sad. It was funny, and then it got sad. A wad of crumpled pieces of paper with visible bite marks and traces of saliva. The writing is blurred and indistinctive. Most of the words are completely illegible, but some fragments are still intact. Carefully pack up all the relics and valuable magical items and hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later, I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the detritus you managed to steal from the Crusaders. I manage as well not bother, since your finds will almost certainly be no use to me, unless I find myself in dire need of a paperweight. Still, this mission keeps you occupied and gives me an invaluable opportunity to work with you without you sticking your nose into my experiments. I once again remind you that it is absolutely essential to store the potions in a safe place sealed with a corresponding protective rune. Should that safety measure not be taken, the demons will drink all of your stash dry in no time at all, and your master will order me to spend 3 more days at the cauldron making a new batch. Believe it or not, I have many other important matters to attend to. Absolutely essential to store the potions in a safe place sealed with a corresponding protective rune. Should these safety measures not be taken, the demons will drink all of your stats dry in no time at all, and your master will order me to spend 3 more days at the cauldron making a new batch. Believe it or not, I have many other important things. Okay, so to prevent them from drinking it. Got it. I got it. That was hilarious. Before we go there, this copper vessel and the oil inside it were sanctified by Rayla's priest of Yomade and not faithful crusader. This item was donated to the museum. Okay. Well, I don't see the item. There was an item here. Yeah, they definitely ransacked the place. Some jewels, some gems. There's Teldon. What a mess. Everything will have to be cleaned up and laid out according to the inventory list. More loot. Okay, let's talk to this guy. The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level magic wand at you. Stay back. Which are you, robber or demon? I'm not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction and the sound came from. So you, I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were you talking about? Why did the demons spare you? Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canabrius was under attack, but then the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. Okay, that was a blatant lie. See, tell me about the museum exhibits. It take a lifetime to tell you all that there is to know, but I'll take you on a tour of the highlights, some of my personal favorites. You should have a look around yourself. You won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now you may find it hard to believe, but the first crusade, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with crusaders. Not anymore, since they just literally betrayed the angels. Why did those times end? Why do the Celestials not fight with us still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. You don't... okay. Well, she doesn't know. It's like, heaven is above us, far away. Everyone there is good, I heard. But they can't see us from all the way up there. Right you are, Ember. Right you are. You said that the angels Targona and Lariel are twins, but how can angels have siblings? That's a good question, of course. Angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and a father or sisters and brothers. And as we understand them, angels come into being from reincarnated souls, or from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them are also develop bonds of camaraderie, or even of kinship. But the case of the Silver Twins is rarer still. They are two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? The half-elf was a demon worshipper. What do you mean, demon worshiper? A fine young lad, little just so polite. But he said, the Crusaders, my word, the relics, we must go after them. He's like, sorry, did you say? He just literally forgot. Are you alright? Old age. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. All the scary things have already happened. They're in the past. She's... Ember is too woke. What happened here? Okay, Tarendalev. What wand did those thieves steal? A wand of Zacharias, my master. He was a great man, the hero of Defenders. What else is like? It's like, okay. Well, scoundrels took his wand, a relic. Okay. Where can I find these robbers? I have it the foggiest. They're thieves, you know, out of the way, place where they won't be found. That's where they are, if they're still alive, but they won't be in the city. I heard them talking amongst themselves about they needed to get out of Canabrius before the demons wiped them out. Interesting. I already know who he is. A lost chapel. Ah, this old fellow was there. That his mind was damaged is it surprising. What's surprising is that the old codger can still speak at all. In the entire history of the Crusades, which aren't exactly uplifting, this is one of its bloodiest chapters. Some time ago, I wanted to know what became of the abandoned fortifications and estates the Crusaders left behind. I read through the accounts of the lost chapter veterans. Now that was a real bloodbath. Alright. Give me the keys. Out of the question. According to the museum protocol, the custodian does not have to... Okay, alright. Listen. Alright. Let's do some trickery here. Wait, do I have... I do not have trickery. Let's do some... Don't you understand? This museum holds things that could help the fight against the demons. There we go. You're right. I'm just an old duffer. Take whatever help you will and go to defend the city. Go to the Defender's Heart. There are some good people there. They'll look after you. Really? It's safe there? But how can I leave the museum? You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves, they were prowling about. Wanted to rob the museum, but I stopped them. Not really. They won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold. Okay. Alright. Well, I got the keys, so... let's get what we need. All I'm getting is coin and feathers and cups. Coin, feather, and cups. Coin, feather, and cups. More coins, more feathers, more cups. Maybe a reagent. Oh, and let's F5 that whole conversation. Keep it moving. More loot. Coins, feather, a bowl, and some reagents. What's this? Angels. Shut up, snake. I'm working here. Fox snake? Snake fox? I like how they took the relics and it's like, here lies this relic. And I'm like, no. No, there's no relic. Oh, yeah, the relic's still... Oh, this is untouched area. Thank you for the shiny scale, the rusty shoehorn, and 3 pieces of gold. Wow. Wow, wooden mug and 2 pieces of gold. This is great. What about this area? 2 maps of Avstan and a shiny shell. What is this game right now? What about this one? Please be something. I got the keys. Thank you. Thank you. We got something. Another counterfeit. The real Sarkonian faith. For some odd reason, these books cost a lot. I guess knowledge is power, I guess. Man, why was that such a... Jeez. Chain skirt. She wears light armor, chain shirt, and this is a light armor, chain shirt too. Oh, time to upgrade. There you go. That's only because of the mage armor, isn't it? Well, it is what it is. Also, it gives +2 mithril chain. Okay, she's good. And there's no armor penalty for that. Good job. Nice, nice. Another unlocked door. Are there diamonds in here?
What's that there?
Good looking out.
I found... something.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop. The only one that should be moving is her.
No, what is that?
Okay. You're... Okay.
I hope you appreciate this.
She's all about affirmation, I swear.
I am helpful, am I not?
You are. You are very helpful. Do you want head pats or something? I don't know what you want.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yep, sure. Sure. Was there another one? I thought I saw like one more. Okay, I don't see any others. Okay, let's ransack the place. Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
A new bow. A new long bow. Okay. Alright. I'm listening. Yanil. Ooh, a book on Yanil. I might keep that. I might want to learn more lore about Yanil. The one that got betrayed by literal humans. Might want to know about her. Okay. Is that a frickin' unidentified kukri? Somebody who's playing a rogue or like a duelist, or not a duelist, more like a ninja class. You could definitely be a ninja in this game, by the way. You can definitely be a ninja. I've said it countless times, but I'm just gonna say it again. Alright, so I'm getting a lot of reagents. Let me see if I got everything in this room. I do. So let's get out of here. This is a good haul. Not a bad haul.
I lead. You follow.
Alright. Good one, good one. Let's go. Alright. Think there's anything else here? Nope. Let's leave. Alright. Huh? Translucent silhouette of a winged female warrior glows softly. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Who are you? Not who. What? Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belong in the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes, and myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. Lots of things seem silent only until you care to listen to them. Like here, someone's memory has awoken to reveal itself to us. Yes, little one, and I have no doubt that the birds in the streets converse with you too, and the trees and the flowers, and even certain lampposts, and I'm sure this occurs regularly. For me, alas, such wonders only occur after a week-long bacchanalian, and the conversations don't go very far. I used to come here when the mood took me. The exhibits here are meager, no doubt, and cannot compete with the museums in the capital, but all the same, I find this place to be calming refuge away from the bustling city. Well, all these exhibits leave me cold, dusty glass cases, soporific history, but I probably would have given them more of a chance had I known that I could meet people from our circle here. Oh no, my dear Camellia, people like you and I come from these places only very rarely. This museum was my refuge away from society of such people, and it's an excellent spot for a nap. Okay, for a nap. So your memories of who? Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go touch a memory, see how they remembered us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the midst of history. I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory, but Canareus lies in ruins, and but you fearless battle with the invaders with no thought for yourself. You have earned no censor. We are proud of you. Whoa, okay. Wow. Why did you help me? I sensed something in you, as if you are close to to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I guess I have the mythic of Yanil inside of us. I sense that light dwells within you. You were threatened by a powerful demon, and dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul, but you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Be gone, illusion! Farewell. The power that gives us this semblance of life is running out, and soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. I guess the angels are no longer getting involved, or they can't get involved. I'd say that they slightly don't care. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Let's go for a quick save here. We reached the end of that mark. There's a topaz of solutions. Truebed residence. The Grey Garrison. We do not want to go to the Grey Garrison because I'm 2,000% sure that we will get our ass whooped for even looking at that area. Devender's Heart. Tell Erebeth about the victory at the tower, right? I guess we can do that. We still need to finish up the market square. Handle some enemies up there. Tiefling's hideout requires companion. So we can only go in there with Woljif. Pataxian wine cellar. How about before we go there, let's go to the Pataxian wine cellar. It's gonna take 6 hours? Gee. Let us rest. No, continue forward. Nice. 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 Hanged cultists. You can procure some reagents. Somebody hang some cultists. Nice job. Nice job.
Save the last one for me.
Is this it?
Into the fray.
Go for that one. You're gonna go for that one. Since they are weak, we can just go ahead and just end their miserable lives. We can go ahead and just use a lot of abilities. It is just fine. Go ahead and use that. You can go ahead and use that. Go ahead and... She can fight. Go ahead and heal. Okay. So that's not going to be enough, huh? That is not going to be enough, huh? Alright. Go ahead with the blessing. Get him. There we go. There we go.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Okay.
Rely on me.
Alright. good time to rest. It's always good to just use all your stuff. Just use them all. You're only supposed to fight so many battles before you start to rest again. Just use them all. Okay, onion soup. Or we can go for something else. Manage a hearty meal. I guess onion soup is the best you can do. Wait, what? Saying 45% chance of success? Jeez. Never mind. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's sad when you're surrounded by people, but none of them are your friends, isn't it? Ember, you're too woke. I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. I could fill the main square of Conabreus with all my friends and prelate Halrun if he were here, and would add and burn them all. Jeez. Let's not burn them all, shall we? Yes. Perfect. All green. Let's go. Oh, come on. Come on, let's exit the area. Thank you. Appreciate it. Not to the library. We're going here. Oh, shit. Nice. Now we can go. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Fine.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Oh, okay. Alright, I see how it is. No, I see how it is. No, I see how it is. Go with that. He failed that. Because he's a dummy dum-dum. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Align your weapon with good for me. There we go. Nice hit. Nice hit. Oh, you hit for okay, that's not what we do. Color spray. Alright. They got spell resistance, but it affected me. Oh my gosh. They're actually hitting, so I'm not too mad about that. There we go. Go for another heal. Alright. Let's see. You're gonna back up and go this way. And then you are going to lay it on him. Oh, no. We don't do that. We don't follow our allies everywhere we go.
Go for their hearts!
Nice critical hit.
The light. Take you.
Nice hit. Go for another one. Let's go for another one. Ouch.
dedicate my body to science.
Shut up. It's still funny for some reason. They got resistance, right? Yeah, they got resistance, which is kind of annoying. You know what, this? Down! Gotta use that ability more often. Nice job. Camilla actually killing somebody. That is new. Let's see.
I will see to your demise.
You know what he should have done? He should have.
Hear you cry.
Ouch. That's gonna... she's gonna get into harm. Let's go this way. And then go this way. No, what? You can heal her. I know you can.
Yes.
And, okay, alright, we don't heal anybody. That's what we're gonna do.
The spirits demand your blood.
There we go. That's good enough.
Missed me already.
Stop.
This war must end.
No reason to pause.
Your company.
Actually, when I rest, I can actually do this automatically, so... Let's continue. Lost bag. Mushrooms, butter. Just grab some random butter on the ground. Don't worry about it.
If you don't manage to kill yourself doing one of your experiments, somebody else will definitely do it for you.
You are sorely mistaken. My scientific undertaking will be universally applicable and useful to everyone, so it is not in the interest of any of Galarian's inhabitants to hinder my work. This is clear to everyone, yes?
She sounds like that every time. And she says that like, oh yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Why do you think nothing's gonna happen? If you continue with the experience. Because nothing will happen. And I'm like, okay. Nothing will happen because nothing will happen. Alright. This wine cellar looks pretty suspect. Let's quick save real quick. I love to quick save. Oh, okay. A white? A white? If I remember correctly, they are undead, right? We are definitely playing hide and seek. A white. A level 5 fighter and a level 4 undead? I don't think we should be here. Lawfully evil. This is probably what I'm talking about, how they give you a mission that's probably too high level for you. We will fight them. Lawfully evil. We will fight them, but I'm telling you, this ain't gonna work out. But we do have some abilities to conquer the undead. Actually, we got the whole shebang to handle with fighting the undead. As a matter of fact,
The pleasantries.
all creatures within the center of the caster spells. So channel positive energy. They do not like positive energy, if I remember correctly.
Together, we stand.
Heal the living. This energy can be used to cause or heal damage depending on the creatures targeted. The paladin channels positive. Okay, cool. And then we got damage undead over here, which is also good.
Let's move already.
You are today's sacrifice!
some fun.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be hard, but I failed on that. I don't think you can fear them, but we can do this.
So tired.
Wait, did I try to put them to sleep? Did I? Forget it. Just ignore it. Let's see. No, they don't have any immunities to it. Let's go ahead with a... No, let's start off with a pit. There we go. We're not dealing with all that. How much of this space? Yeah. How much damage of the undead can you do? Just 3 at the moment?
Go for their hearts!
No chance. Can your positive energy actually damage them? Here's a test. No, can't. Gotcha. We know. Ooh, can you cure light wounds on an enemy? Nope, you can't. Just checking. That's a solid miss. Okay.
Run them through.
That's a nice hit. This area, it's possible, and oh my gosh, that's a lot of hits. She got hit with a negative effect. It's always the undead. It's always the undead. If you can't put it through the area, then why do you do it? Why do you do it? I can never understand that. There we go.
I'll cut you wide open.
Let's see, what is this one for? Oh, this is for incorporeal enemies. Not these type of enemies. Let's go here. Let's go right here. That's a solid miss, because you're an idiot. Okay. Give some spot of heroism to myself. And I'll give one to somebody else after that. I think that's all the undead in there. We can do this. We can definitely do this. It's all possible. Let's see. Give this to Ember. There's her turn. She will just wait. Cool thing is they're getting damaged while they're in the hole, so it's cool. It's cool. Let us hold off on... Is there any more enemies down here? How big is this map? Not that big. Let's go. Go with some blessing. Should have started off with blessing, to be honest. Let's be completely honest. We should have started off with that. I'm gonna have you right here because you're gonna do a ray of fire when it happens, when it comes. Alright. can't frighten them. You can't put them to sleep. Okay. Now it's just a waiting game. I notice I don't need potions that much now that I have actual healers in my team. Doggo. Hopefully the doggo doesn't get sucked in. This place will clear out soon. Camilla, I literally designed your character to just help me. To be honest. Let's be honest here. I like the new effect for priests. It's pretty cool. This whole lasts for a good long while. Goodbye, doggo. Oh, I miss you already. I'm sorry, doggo. When? When? Are you serious? He's in it now. He wasn't even that close. Now he's out, but...
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
That's bullshit.
The spirits demand your blood!
I like that bite effect that everybody does on each other.
Precision and grace. I'll make short work of this.
I like his aggressive tone. By the way, fire. I'm sorry, I'm doing this. Everybody's full health anyway. Yeah, everybody's good. Get right back up.
Out of my way!
Take care of him. Is that... Where did that person come from? Okay, we don't play around with this. Okay, alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a lot. Who's up next? You flat out missed, and I hate you for it. Oh my gosh. That was 64.
Out of my sight!
This place is possible, but good lord. Your wounds probably pile on because I'm hitting you, because at this point, I don't care. At this point, I don't care. How much health do you got left? You got that much left.
Let's hear you cry.
Hit him for 17. We're doing good damage, so this place is possible. You flat out missed.
I'll remove this obstacle.
You miss.
Into the fray.
Well, this is inglorious.
Probably shouldn't do fire considering where I'm at.
Yes.
Run them through!
Why are you to 4 to 5? Nice. Well done. Well done. Well, at least you hit for something.
The light take you.
Unbelievable. Go for a fire ability. Alright. Did you -1 level her? Okay.
Out of my way!
Get the hell out of my face. Always missing.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Always bring the knight up in front. Always put the knight up in front. Nice hit. But this guy, this white right here, seems to have way too much love. Way too much love. You actually hit him. You actually hit something.
Into the fray!
You bit for 11?
Quickly!
What is this white?
Let's hear you cry!
And hit me. Woman, how come you can't hit anybody with this? Oh, of course.
This condition is irrational.
Probably dead.
You're irrelevant.
Yep. Yep. About as much as I thought. About as much as I thought. This is what happens when you miss. Okay, so the place is possible, but we need to figure out a more plausible solution. First things first.
No one stands in
Next up. Actually, next time, if I remember correctly, attack of it. The enemies become dazzled for... I don't think they'll become dazzled. I don't think they will.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Put some power of good on you. On your weapon. Power of good on your weapon. We're prepping up. We are prepping up. One more. Darren. There we go. We have sickness. Put that bless on early. There we go. Shield of Faith. And put that. I'm so glad it's separated from the actual heals. I appreciate that. Let's see.
Are we ready to move out?
We are ready to move out.
I'm always open to ideas.
I'm always open to the idea of you living. Give one to him. Is that everybody? I think we are good. First things first, get some heals in. A large person, so she doesn't have to do that for me. Well, she kind of can, but it's fine. Lesser restoration, that's fine. Composite bow, that's for all the good loot over there. Oh, you got some holy water, I didn't know that. And you got a fireball. Also didn't know that. Enlarge person. I wonder if I should enlarge her. Enlarge helps out with... No, not that ability. Size on strength. Penalty to dexterity. -1 penalty on attack rolls and AC due to its increased size. Melee and ranged weapons used by this creature deal more damage. I should just focus on some of my characters having that, not everybody. Okay. First things first. Let's move over here.
Anything new?
Let us put that right at the door.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Let's do this. Alright. You stay your happy ass right there. That's not gonna work on them. That's not gonna work on them. Let's do some... Totally forgot some heroism. But we can do it right now. Keep you right there. I am going to have you right here. I don't know. Right here. Put some smite on some people. I'm giving you one more of these pits. Hell yeah, we can have 2 pits. Let's do it. Put you right there. Let's not get in the pit this time. We are not about that life. Okay, so Bane doesn't affect undead, apparently. Yep, immune to it.
Die! Let's hear you cry.
Nice hit for 8. Karen. Karen white, and then there's a regular white. I can't mark him.
I'll cut you wide open.
No hit. Can I give him misfortune? Hit for 3. Let's just go for pure damage.
Guide my blade.
Nice, nice. Let's have you right here. Please hit the enemy. Oh my gosh. What a pain in the ass he is. Light halo. Nope, not right now. Let's go ahead for zap. It's better than nothing.
Run them through!
Hell yeah, that's 1 down. Alright. There's others over there. And when they come out, we'll be ready. We will not get in the hole, because we are not about that life. They are getting damaged as we speak, so that's good. Right here. As a matter of fact, give him this ability. Let's see. If I can, let me take a guess. Okay, it can go through objects. This would be great if she stood here, and while she's being guarded by this area right here, she can put the flames right through the stuff. That'd be great. I might have her, like, right here, maybe? Just hiding right through here. XCOM style. Yeah, taking some cover. Let's see. Let's take a test. Yeah, cool. Awesome. She will be... You know what? Just stand right there. That's fine. We're not trying to do anything risky over here. Everybody's healed. Nobody got hurt. They will be coming out of here soon. It's just a waiting game now. Everybody's set. Everybody's in their places. We just gotta wait. Yeah, that guy has the most HP. We wait. not yet. Yep, just wait. There we go. They will be coming out of here soon. The first one's gonna go, and then the next one. Okay. First one's out. There we go. The next one will be coming out here soon as well. Do they have resistance to... No, they don't. Just double checking. Since I don't even trust if you'll hit them, I'm just putting that over there. Since I literally don't trust if you'll hit them. Just the sound of whoosh, 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 and I'm like, yeah, that's probably gonna hit. It's just, that's the sound of confidence right there. That's the sound. Heroism. He's in. What's this one? Restoration of Lesser. It's fine. Nice hit. Any damage is fine. And here comes the trouble. Can she reach that? From here? I don't think so. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you be right here. And you could still hit him. Nice. Nice hit. Fire really, he really doesn't like fire. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. He really doesn't like fire. Hit for 6. I don't want to get too close because I know I'll get sucked up. Sucked up? Sucked up. I think he's immune to this, right? No, he is not. You can take that. You completely missed. I appreciate that. Don't get the healer close.
Out of my way!
Nice hit. They're really going for Camilla. They are really going for Camilla. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know I'm doing it. But I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, woman. I don't think I can be here. I think I literally cannot be here. So if I didn't move, we might have won without anybody dying.
Into the fray!
Maybe. Dang, it's just one-shot kill with that. Honestly.
Die.
Ouch. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm not supposed to be here. We tried. We tried. Really wanted to be here. Really wanted to be here. But one more level and I'll be able to take care of that area and we'll sweep through this whole area. It's just So, basically, if I see somebody with a level 5 and a 4, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Because it's just going to be a hindrance on, like, literally everything. On my soul, even. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I want to do more videos with you. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.